All right. Here we go. Welcome to it. 8 o'clock on the button on a Thursday evening here on October 3rd. Thought we might try and do something here a little bit different here tonight. And why don't we try doing a little game film review? The eye in the sky don't lie. It don't lie. How'd the boys actually look? Well, we'll go through it live here. Obviously, to watch film the right way, you got to go through this thing a lot of times. I'm going to kind of do it at a sped up pace here so we can try to get through a handful of plays. I don't have any fancy tools to be able to highlight or point out on the current setup that I'm using right now. So I'll use my mouse the best I can. But just want to go through this thing with you guys and show you guys what I see when I'm watching film and point out a few guys that I thought played really, really well. Obviously, we'll look at a defense that flat out dominated against the New York Jets. And then I also want to give you a few folks on offense that I thought played pretty good football despite the offense not having any good production. So we'll get to it here. As we get things rocking and rolling. Again, if you don't know, Mount Columbus Speaks is a brand new podcast. Just been rocking and rolling for about 4 or 5 days now. Hop on over to my YouTube. Please subscribe to me. Please, would love you for it. Got a great giveaway going on Twitter right now. If you have not seen, I am giving away a team signed ball from Super Bowl 50. This is 2015 team. All you need to do is follow me on Twitter, retweet my tweet, and subscribe on YouTube. And you can enter yourself in the chance to win that ball. I'm going to use a third-party Twitter service that actually will pick a random winner from all the folks that retweeted that tweet. They'll automatically do it for me. I won't choose the winner myself. All right, here we go. Let's get rock and rolling. Let's watch the film here. Appreciate all you guys that are joining in right now. This is the all 22. I'm going to skip over the special teams plays here because who cares about special teams? All right, first play of the game. This is what I love about Vance Joseph right now. Vance Joseph is the most aggressive play caller in the NFL. He's calling blitzes at the highest percentage. It's not even close. And on the first play of the game, he's going to bring 7 rushers. That's not something you usually do against a guy like Aaron Rodgers because Aaron Rodgers is a smart quarterback. He plays with his brain. He plays with his football IQ. And smart quarterbacks, they can dice you up when you blitz them. Well, Vance didn't just blitz on the first play of the game. He blitzed the entire game. So here we go. I'll get to the end zone copy because it's a little bit easier to look at. All right. Rewind this thing here just a little bit. Justin Strnad's number 40. Keep your eyes on him. Justin has been on this team for what feels like a decade now, right here. He does not play on defense. He's simply a special teams all-star for us. He's had to step into that role, and on the first play of the game, Vance Joseph blitzed them. If you look here, you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 guys that Vance is about to blitz on this play. And the Jets have got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 guys in protection. That means we've got the numbers. It's on the quarterback. It's on Aaron Rodgers to get rid of the ball on time if he doesn't want to get crushed. So you're going to see, as you look at this, you got Barton, 55. You got Strnad, both going in between the tackles and the guards. They've got a wide open shot at Aaron Rodgers. I'm actually surprised that Aaron doesn't see Justin Strnad coming in because he was looking over to the right. Boom, right out the gates, Sack City. Let's rock and roll. Welcome back to playing defense in the NFL, Justin Strnad. Nice to have you, my friend. All right, second play of the game. Let's look at Riley. No, is this one to Riley? Yeah, this is the one to Riley Moss. Okay, I'll rewind it here a little bit. Riley's down here, number 21. We got to give Riley Moss a lot of credit here for what he's been able to do for the Denver Broncos. The Broncos right now have a fantastic corner duo between him and Pat Surtain. Riley's been doing this all season long. Look how tight he stays to the hip the entire time. Makes a play on the ball, looks back, incomplete. He's doing a great job for the Denver Broncos. Let's see how the pass rush does. Not great pass rush there. Not bad pass rush. This next one, though, we do get some good pass rush. And here's where I want you to see. Watch Nick Bonito. Okay, Nick Bonito's over here, number 15. Jonathan Cooper's over here, number 0. Jonathan Cooper is the dude that we have got to get figured out long term. That dude is flat out balling for the Denver Broncos. Zach Allen's over here. Watch Nick Benito's get off. He's going to use the old Von Miller patented. I'm going to look like I'm coming in for a bull rush, and then I'm going to ghost. I'm going to dip and rip, and I'm going to get underneath this tackle's shoulder. The tackle he's going up against is Tyron Smith, longtime tackle for the Dallas Cowboys. Great player for a long time. Watch how Nick gets off of the speed. Okay, gets off the speed. Now he's going to act like he's going to bull rush, and boom, right here, dip and rip. He's going to get underneath him. He's going to rip. He almost gets to the quarterback on the second play of the game. Love it. The Broncos pass rush has been tremendous. Turnover. Okay, let's see what we got here. On offense, we're going to get a little screen dump off to Javonte Williams. Here's a guy I want to highlight for you guys offensively, number 63. This one right here is actually not his best play. Matter of fact, he probably makes a mistake on it. But Alex Palczewski, that is a dude that has stepped in at right tackle that is playing at a very, very high level. I love the way this guy's playing. This play in particular, not his best one. You'll see as, okay, so players go away. Alex Palczewski feels the defensive end coming back to him from the right. The problem is Quinn Miners is expecting him to be on his hip and lets that guy slip through. No harm, no foul. Not a big deal. Just not his best moment in the game. All right, what do we got here? Okay, just we got an errant throw from Bo Nix here. Look, Bo was off all night long. The weather was bad, but again, I want you to watch our guy Alex Palczewski. This is a pass. It could be a run also. It looks like a lot of the offensive linemen are running it like it's an RPO. But watch the way Alex Palczewski gets off over here on 72. Boom. Locked out. Got him exactly where he's wanted him to be. I'm not sure what's going on in that throw there. Ball's wet, I know. But boy, not a great throw there from Bo Nix. Ooh, I love this one from 63. I think this is the one. Nope. Well, I like that one too. Not the play I was thinking of. Okay, Garrett Bowles. Is this one the Bowles he gets beat? No, Bowlesy's all right. All right, but watch 63 here. I'm going to highlight him all night long here. Back again over on the right tackle, 63. Watch as he just takes a great, firm, square set. You'll see his shoulders stay square to the line of scrimmage. Boom, lockdown. No problem. That actually wasn't a terrible throw from Bo Nix right there. You want to look at it. I mean, shoot, that ball's really only maybe 2 yards too deep. You connect on that one in the first half when we might be saying a different story about Bo Nix and how he was playing in that game. Okay, this is a fun one to watch. This is a fun one to watch right here. Okay, we got a screen going on to the right-hand side. Sean Payton has decided that the Jets are an aggressive pass rush. As you watch the game, there's a bunch of screens. There's a bunch of ways to attack an aggressive pass rushing group. In the running game, you can do it with draws and you can do it with traps. They did that a bunch. You can do it with screens as well. So that's what Sean Payton is trying to do. Watch 63 right here. I love it. This is a quick. He's gonna set 1,000, flash his hands, make the defensive end think that he's blocking him. And then he's going to slip right through here. Hopefully you guys can see my mouse. Gosh dang it. I actually don't know if you can or not, but he's going to slip right through here and he's going to go get a knockout shot. All right, watch this. Boom. Boom, get in my belly. Oh, and actually, I'm a really nice guy, and I felt a little bit bad that I put you on your back there. So after I put you on your back, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to stick my hand out. Here, come on back up here. That's the ultimate humiliation technique right there. Put a dude on his back and then help him back up. I love it. I love it what I'm seeing from Alex Palczewski. This guy's playing such good football that I'm in no rush to get Mike McGlinchey back. Look, Pelcheski is not going to take Mike McGlinchey's job. That's not going to happen. But he's been playing at such a high level here that even with Mike McGlinchey in there, I don't think it'd be any better. Quite frankly, I think Alex has played better in the last 2 games than Mike McGlinchey did in his 2 games. That doesn't make Alex a better football player. It just means that he's played better in the last 2 games. All right, we got a little opportunity here. We got the Jets backed up, bringing the house again with the blitzes. Very similar blitz to the first play of the game here. You're going to see Barton and Stranad are both gonna blitz. This time, and we get the holding call. Perfect. Dang close to being a safety there. That probably, gosh, should that have been a safety? Ooh, oh, if that happens 1 yard further into that end zone, the Jets got big problems. Man, what a bummer that was. Again, Vance Joseph, though, bringing the house whenever he can. Cody Barton does a good job getting through the A gap here, and Tyron Smith has no choice but to reach back and grab him. Backed up again. Got the Jets right where we want them. Love it. Stout defensive line play. Zach Allen's playing out of his mind. Jonathan Franklin Myers has been playing out of his mind. Jonathan Franklin Myers, by the way, that's a dude that the Broncos benefited from a dumb Hassan Reddick trade that the Jets made before the season. I like the Hassan Reddick trade that they made originally. Oh, good. You guys said that you can't see the mouse. Good. I'm glad to see it. Loving the breakdown. Appreciate it. Natasha Hamilton. Hello, Tyler. Hello, Natasha. Nice to see you. Okay, back to the Jonathan Franklin Myers deal. So before the season, the Jets make a move for Hassan Reddick, give up a conditional 3rd rounder for him, but they can't foresee the fact that, hey, we just made a trade for a top player. This dude might actually want a new contract. Hassan Reddick has been on the couch at home watching the Jets play football because he wants a new contract, and the Jets refuse to give it to him. Now there's some rumors that there might be a 3-way trade for Devontae Adams that involves Hassan Reddick. Who knows? Had Adam Schefter on the show this morning. He said he didn't think there was anything to that. Others are reporting it. I tend to believe Adam Schefter. His word seems to be gospel when it comes to NFL rumors. But Jonathan Franklin Myers was a member of the New York Jets. And this guy gets traded to the Broncos on the cheap because the Jets think, okay, we can't afford both these salaries. Broncos end up with a tremendous pass rush group now between Zach Allen, Myers, Cooper, Nick Benito, Baron Browning. Broncos all of a sudden have got one of the best defensive line edge rush groups in the NFL, and they're doing it with a bunch of guys that, for the most part, people don't even know their name league wide. Okay, we got a penalty. Aaron Rodgers' cadence gets his own offensive lineman. They jump. After the game, Robert Saleh is complaining that they might have to dial back Aaron Rodgers' cadence. Aaron Rodgers says, hey, Robert Saleh, you're a dum-dum. How about we just hold our players accountable? Jets have got drama going out there. Just like the Raiders, our team we're about to play has got it again. Okay, another false start. Raiders can't get their stuff together. Denver Broncos defense has been intimidating. And don't think for 1 second that how well the Broncos defense is not impacting these offensive linemen and why they're jumping. Absolutely, they're twitchy out there because they know they're going up against great defense in the Broncos, and they're trying to get a head start. Okay. Another great play here from the Broncos defense. See if we not much pressure, but the defensive back room as a whole, they are rock solid this year. I'm not ready to anoint them as the second no-fly zone, but if you look at the rankings across the league, almost everybody is saying the Broncos secondary is playing tremendous, and that's because they are. All right, we'll get the end zone shot here. End zone shot's a little bit easier when we look at the running game. Okay, we got 2 double teams going on, 63-77. We're working to 44. Luke Wattenberg, Ben Powers, we're working 55. Garrett Bowles is ISO'd up on the left-hand side of the screen here. Honestly, here, I'm going to back it up. I think we got pretty good push here on the right side. If you look at 77 and 63, they're going to move their guy 2 or 3 yards off the spot. That's pretty damn good. Luke Wattenberg is the dude that's got to get off on his linebacker here. If Luke gets off his double team on time, gets face to face with this guy, now we got a beautiful cutback here, and we're looking at a run for 10 or 12 yards easy. The problem is Luke Wattenberg right now is the weak link on the offensive line. Luke is a dude that has been fighting for his job in training camp. That could have been a beautiful run right there, but of course, it's no play. But Luke had been fighting for his job in training camp, lost it for a quick second for maybe a week or two, went into a three-man battle, ends up coming out of camp victorious with it, ends up winning the job. But right now, I thought after watching the full game film, I thought we had 4 offensive linemen, 1, 2, 3, 4 that played really well. And we had one right here who had a handful of plays that really hurt the Broncos. All right, not much to see here on this one. Let's fast forward. I mean, is this a wet football? Is a wet football what causes this throw? I suppose. I don't know. I'm not giving Bo Nix that much of an out because it was wet. This guy did play in Oregon. Pretty sure he played in a lot of rainy games. Now, see, that's just a guy. All that is, that's a young quarterback that doesn't know where to go with the ball. If you watch Bo Nix closely, watch him. He's going to pump fake. He doesn't know what to do with it. He confuses himself and he can't get the ball out on time. But to be fair to him, actually, I'm going to take all that back. I'm taking all that back. I apologize as I watch this closely. He's actually trying to put that ball in the dirt because he didn't like it. I take it all back. My bad. Good play, Bo Nix. Tyler's dumb. He was doing that intentionally. All right. Jets going wide zone right. Nowhere to go. Look at this defensive line. They're stout. Watch over here. Great push. Getting through the cracks there. Everybody's filling their spots. Linebackers nowhere to go. Wide zone's the most dangerous running play in the NFL if you run it effectively. The Jets did not run it effectively. Okay, let's try to run the ball again. Let's see how it goes this time. Didn't go so great the first time. I don't like gun runs. And here's what I'll tell you. Look, obviously you do have to run out of the gun to keep the defense to keep the defense honest. But if you look at this and you just think about it, the running back's over here. Which way is that ball going if it's a run? Which way? There's only one choice. It's going over here. It's going over here. Very, very difficult to run a play side run out of gun. There, you can do it out of a draw. There's a couple things you can do to do it out of a trap. But for the most part, when it's a gun, when you're in gun, you know that ball is going opposite of the running back. So we've got a 6-man box here, and the Jets decide they like the numbers. I probably would have checked out of it, but let's watch who makes the play here. Oh, Justin Strnad again. I love it. Man, Justin Strnad deserves a lot of credit. Watch how he just flies through there. Justin Strnad deserves a lot of credit for the way he's playing. This guy seriously has been on this team for what feels like 100 years, and he hasn't played defense. I really don't think he's played a snap of defense in 3 years. Not a single snap. Man, great effort here. Great effort from all of our pass rushers. Watch Nick Benito over here the whole play. Almost makes the play at the beginning. Dip and rip. Gets over the top. Zach Allen almost gets there. Nick just stays on him. I love this. Zach's the one that really makes the pressure happen. Nick Benito stays on him. Nowhere to go. Riley Moss pass deflection. What more could you say about this defense? They literally could not be playing better. There's not a person on the field defensively that is a problem. And we've got backups out there. Not a player on the field right now that is a problem for the Broncos, and we've got backups out there. All right, we used to call this 19 truck. Why'd you call it 19 truck? I'll rewind it. Watch Garrett Bowles here. Anytime we would have the T, that stands for a tackle pull. 19 balls going to the left, 18 balls going to the right. Odds always go left, evens always go right. 19 truck. We got to get a good down block here. We got to get a good down block here. Garrett Bowles is going to pull around and try to get a block in the alley. Let's see what Bowlesy does. Not bad. Not bad. Hey, man, defensive backs are better athletes than big old fat offensive linemen. He stays with them. That's a solid run in the NFL right there. That's a rock solid run in the NFL. I thought the Broncos' running game was much, much better, especially in the second half. Okay, we got a draw going on now. Palcho. I don't know for sure what his assignment is here. I think he should probably just be setting on his defensive end. It looks like he gets confused, goes up, then tries to reset. A lot of analysts will try to tell you that they know what their assignments are. I don't always know the assignments, but I do know this. When you've got an offensive lineman who ends up on this guy, Luke Wattenberg, and then you got a fullback out there, pretty clear that was a mental mistake from Alex Palczewski. I don't care. It's going to happen. The dude hasn't played a lot of football, still been playing at a very, very high level. Love Michael Burton, man. Love Michael Burton. A lot of people don't like carrying fullbacks. This dude is tough, gets out of the backfield, good block, getting downhill, gives Javonte a fighting chance. All right. Not a great throw here from Bo Nix. I remember this one vividly. This is a bad throw, but let's see how the protection looks. Hey, that's a clean pocket in the NFL. That's a real clean pocket in the NFL. Jets only rush 4. Okay, we got slide left going on here. Let me rewind. Okay, we got slide left going on. So these two are going to go here. Bowles is going to get the widest player. Turns out it's going to be the defensive end, but if somebody else comes outside of him, Garrett Bowles is going to be responsible for him. You've got an opportunity to get a quick double team here before Wattenberg moves on. The only dude that gets soloed up is going to be your right tackle, number 63. And the Broncos do a good job of giving Bo Nix a clean pocket. I don't mind Bo Nix getting out of the pocket, but what I would have rather seen – just step up here. Just step up rather than trying to get out immediately. Just step up, survey the field, see what happens. That's all right. He gets out of the pocket. He buys himself plenty of time. Just a bad decision, though. If you look at this closely, he's throwing to a dude that is flat out covered. I mean, I'm not sure where he thinks if he puts that ball up here, if he leads him, he's got a fighting chance, but he puts that ball low and short, outside, all of the above, bad combo, bad throw, good protection, though, from the offensive line. All right, what do we got here? Okay, this is old school Mike Shanahan, fake 18, keep left. Aaron Rodgers decides he's seen enough. He doesn't need to roll out of the pocket. This play is built for him to roll all the way out of the pocket. This is a bread and butter play. I run it on my youth football team. We run it about 10 times a game. It works at all levels. Good tackle. Good tackle there from Riley Moss. Wide zone right. Nowhere to go. Jonah Ellis stepping up, doing a good job, putting his guy into the backfield. Like what we're seeing over here, watch this pushback. His job is to set contain. He keeps contained, pushes them back, and forces them right back to his buddies. Nowhere to go. Look, man, this defense is playing so good right now. The Broncos are going to have a fighting chance to win a lot of games. Look, the offense has got to get better. It's got to get a lot better. The Broncos already lost a game in which the Steelers only won 13 points. So Bo Nix has got to start progressing here. But you look at the next four games, and you've got the Raiders, you got the Chargers, you got the Saints, and then you got the Panthers. You could easily go 2-2 in this situation. Another false start from the Jets. They're a train wreck. I don't know what the heck's going on with their offensive line right now. Absolute disaster out there. I'm going to fast forward. But the Broncos got a good opportunity to go 2-2 in the next four games. All Bo Nix needs to do is play serviceable football, and you'll be at the halfway mark. You're 4-4 through 8 games. You're 500. You got the entire season in front of you. And I don't think there's very many of us, the way that this season began, thought we could potentially be sitting at the halfway mark, 500. Zach Allen, that dude's been worth all the dollars he got. Every last dollar he got, he's worth all the dollars. We lost Draymond Jones. We brought in Zach Allen. Last year, he had a very quiet, good season. This year, he's having a very loud, good season. People are noticing him because he's doing a tremendous job. Okay, gun run. We're obviously going to the right. Look at this. Look at this. Come on. Come on. All right, watch number 63, my guy Alex Palachewski. Come on. Watch this. He's outflanked. He's got a long ways to go. His job right here, he's got to bring his big old body and he's got to get nose to nose with him. And then he's got to stretch this guy laterally. He's got to give his running back a two-way go. In a perfect world, he gives Tyler Bidet an opportunity to go here or to go outside. And watch big old 63 get his big butt out there. Boom, gets aggressive, gets stretched, gets flat, gives Tyler Bidet the edge. I love everything I'm seeing out of 63. I love it all. Okay, another screen. Sean has run about 4 or 5 screens already. We're very early in the game. Not a lot to see here. Let's move on. Okay, I know I'm a broken record. I know I'm a broken record. Watch 63 here again. Okay, he's going to get a bull rush. Watch the way he absorbs this thing. Boom, sits down, stops him, stops a freight train that's coming full speed at him, stone cold in the tracks, only gives up a yard or two, just doing a tremendous job. Okay, we got our 100th screen of the game that's already called. This is the scary moment. This is the one that Tyler Bidet ends up getting hurt on, I think. Yeah. Offensive line, he's going to have to go here. Line's got to get out. Quinn Miners ends up getting stuck. Oh, shoot. Okay, in a typical halfback screen, you're going to go 1,001, 1,002, and then 1, 2, 3. These three guys are going to get out. Quinn Miners, he's going to have the kick out block right here. Luke Wattenberg, he's going to run the alley. He's going to probably be looking for 44. And then 74, Ben Powers, we call that the rat peel. He's going to go 1, 1,002. He's going to come right here, and then he's going to turn around and he's going to look for any rats that are sitting around waiting to tackle Tyler Bidet. Problem is Quinn Miners gets hung up a little bit too long here. He can't get out, so that means Luke Wattenberg's got to get the kick out, and now Quinn's going to have to replace him in the alley. Man, that was a scary moment for Tyler Bidet when he got to the sideline. When he went down, really happy he's okay. Really, really happy he's okay. All right, I'm going to fast forward here, get to the Broncos offense, because what more can we say about the defense? They kick ass. The Broncos defense kicks ass. There's Mount Columbus's analysis. Broncos defense kicks ass. We don't need to watch it. I'm going to get to an offensive play here, I swear. If I keep pressing this 10 seconds, I'm going to get there. By the way, how stupid is the new kickoff? How stupid is this thing? They put this thing in thinking they're going to get all kinds of action. And what is happening? Teams are just kicking it in the end zone. They're not letting teams return it. It's boring. It's ugly. It looks stupid. I am anti-dynamic kickoff. I hate that the NFL is forcing the announcers to call it the dynamic kickoff. It's anything but dynamic. A lot of people would rather see you just start the ball on the 20. I say just bring the old kickoff back. Okay. Looks like, is this duo? Yeah, I think we got duo going on here. So let me rewind. If this is duo, which I think it is, we're going to get a double team right here. Okay. Your right guard, your right tackle. We're double teaming 54. We're working all the way back to 44. Our right tackle, actually, we've got an extra big tackle in here. So he reported eligible. And our tight end, we're going to double team here to 56. And we're trying to hit, this ball is probably trying to hit right through here in a perfect world. Yeah. What happens? Who falls off? I think 54 ends up splitting this double team right here. Not bad initial pull. Palczewski ends up getting beat. He gets a little bit heavy in the running game. I will say this, and I said this on the show today. Alex Palczewski was tremendous in pass protection. He left some to be desired in the running game. But overall, for a backup swing tackle going in there, pulling starting duty, he's doing a great job. Look at this protection from the O-line on this. Tremendous protection. Man for man, Stonewall, 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 Stonewall. Bo Nix has got all day. Somehow we managed to have negative passing yards in the first half. Negative. I don't think I've ever seen that before. You see negative rushing yards all the time. You see maybe 0 passing yards. I don't know that I've ever seen negative passing yards at a football game before this one. Well, when you don't throw the ball past 3 yards, it's kind of hard to gain yardage. Good pass protection. All right, I'm going to call it there. If you guys like this, I would be more than happy to do this more often, and we could do this maybe even every Tuesday. Tuesday is generally speaking a good opportunity to go through this film. Obviously, I waited till Thursday this week. I was getting the podcast up and running. But I might even do a full game session with you guys if you want. That's going to take a long time, hours, but I love ball. And if you guys love ball, I'd be happy to watch it with you. Again, Mount Columbus Speaks is a brand new podcast. I wouldn't consider this a part of the podcast, but it will be over there on YouTube. And I very much appreciate it if you guys would go over to YouTube right now and subscribe to my channel. That would be doing me a huge favor. Again, we got a great giveaway going on. This right here is a team signed football from 2015, Denver Broncos, Super Bowl champions. It's got Peyton Manning on there. It's got Tyler Columbus. I know that's why you guys want that thing. It's got everybody on there giving this sucker away. All you got to do, go to my Twitter account, retweet my giveaway, like my tweet, follow me, and subscribe to me on Twitter. And I will I will use a third-party selector. It's a tool that you can use on Twitter for contests, and we will find a winner that will now have this beautiful piece of Broncos history sitting in their office, maybe in their kitchen, Maybe you put it on your bed. I don't know. Do whatever the heck you want with it. But this will be going to a lucky fan in about 24 hours. There's 24 hours left in that contest. I love you guys. I appreciate you guys tuning in. Mount Columbus out.